You're listening to the San Diego Brewzik Podcast. Check us out on Twitter at SD Brewzik. Find us on Facebook and hit us up on Instagram. Make sure you visit us at sdbrewzik.com. And now with your host, Brent Reichman, this is the SD Brewzik Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the SD Brewzik Podcast. This is round 2 of the podcast. We are sitting here at Coronado Brewing Company with a hero within, Nolan Davis, and Vinny. I can never pronounce your last name, dude. Go ahead and tell me.
Vinny Marvaso.
Marvaso. Okay.
Marvaso.
Hey, that's the first time I've heard that too. So
I know, I'm saying, dude, because I swear to God, every time I look at him, I'm like, no. That's a big no. I'm not
like
Italian.
7 letters. Marvaso?
I have 9 letters in mine, and mine's easier to pronounce, dude. Are you serious? Come on. And it's German. Hello. All right, we also have in the house, we have Deron Ireland and our local brewery expert, Justin Smith.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
They're also sharing a mic, so they're going to be,
Guten Tag.
Where is the meats and cheeses?
So, first of all, let's go ahead and talk about the first beer we're going to be imbibing today. What is it?
Whoa, all right. I guess that means it's my turn. Well, let's talk a little bit about the brewery first.
Okay,
How about that?
Let's talk about the brewery.
Let's tell you guys where we're at. We're at Coronado Brewing Company. This is the tasting room and brewery that's located down in San Diego, very close to Sports Arena. Right by SeaWorld. Tecolote exit if you want to be detailed. But Coronado Brewing has been around 20 years. 1996 they started, 2 brothers with a dream. 2 brothers that wanted to brew good beer and make a profit doing it. Here we are 20 years later, and the shit is good. I like pretty much everything they do, so.
I am a big fan, I have to say.
So the first beer we're going to try is a easy drinking Pilsner. Yeah, he's already burping. You don't have the beer screen, but you don't have the mic in front of you either, so no worries. It's called Seacoast Pilsner. It's a California style, so it's a little lighter version, I guess.
It's a good summer beer.
A very good summer beer, easy drinking. It comes in at 4.9%. Alcohol by volume, 18 IBUs, and we won't need to explain what that is. Maybe in a Brewmaster's Corner one day we'll get some education on. But right now,
we're gonna do the BMC.
Yeah, this beer is it's made from Czech Saaz hops, cluster, German Hallertau. It's 2-row wheat and Pilsner for the malt bill, and a California ale yeast. So hey guys, let's go ahead and give it a swirl, give it a sniff, and give it a taste.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
Cilantro.
Prost.
Air cheers.
Yeah, that's tasty stuff.
That's really good.
That's tasty stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I said, we
very
were
good.
sitting here with a hero within, talking
Delicious.
to them about beer and music and everything else. So, guys, tell us about the hero within. Who's in the band? What kind of music you guys like? What kind of music you play? What kind of music you listen to?
Very cool. My name is Nolan. I play guitar and I sing in A Hero Within. I have Vinny to my left. He plays bass in the band. We also have our drummer Sebastian Wynn, Darren Brown, our vocalist, and Steven Sanchez, our guitarist.
Steven?
Steven.
I thought his name was
It was
Nasty Bun.
Esteban.
Fine. Esty Sanchez. He's not here to defend himself, so I guess I shouldn't. But at the same time, I'd say the same goddamn thing if he was here.
Yeah, you would.
Oh, no, I've seen you do it. I've watched you do it, so it's like no big deal.
We all love Nasty Bun.
Yeah, Masty Bone.
We love to hate him.
Nasty Buns.
So we play metal. I guess it's pop.
I wouldn't call you guys extraordinarily just metal, though.
Yeah, it's like
I mean, like I said, I put you guys on that kind of like, you guys have a metal edge with a very rock, almost pop influence in a lot of the stuff you guys do. So it's not, I wouldn't put you guys like, let's put it this way, I wouldn't put you out on tour with Lamb of God.
No.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
they're metalheads that know how to write hooks and
There you go.
and have a
There
good
you go.
songwriting structures.
That's what I want.
Pretty much.
I want something that's pleasing, and I want to have some sort of a positive message in what we do. You know,
Yeah.
it's regardless of what kind of shit you're going through in life. I really want to have a positive outlook on anything that we write and anything that we put out, because whatever.
Well, that's the one thing I noticed about your songs, and even your song titles.
Yeah.
All right, are very positive message. And they put forth that hey, we can get over this.
Exactly.
No matter what it is, we can get over it.
Exactly. And no matter how hard, I mean, everybody's going through something, and that's the thing about music is people are always trying to find something to relate to. And
Yes,
as far
sir.
as music goes, I mean, whether you're listening to something that's pissed off and you need to, stay in that emotion.
Yeah,
or
which you guys have plenty of, by the way. I mean, you guys do. You guys have plenty of the pissed offedness.
But then there's also the other side of it too. It's just, whoa, damn, that was a good one.
Good push, brother.
Whereas the other side of it, is no matter how pissed off you are in that time and place, there's still the element of, whatever we're going through, you can overcome. And I just, try and stay in that wheelhouse, I guess. I'd rather, push on something positive than, be a negative Nancy.
Vinny, how do you feel about it?
I think that's a recurring theme for sure. I think that we try to hit all points on the spectrum, even sometimes in this one song, So it's not necessarily just metal, like you said, and it's definitely got a pop influence.
Well, again, you guys, I
call it
don't
party
wanna,
metal.
I don't want to mislead anybody because I don't want anybody to think that you're not a heavy band, because you are a heavy band. There's parts in your songs that are as heavy as some of the heaviest shit I've ever heard. But there is a pop sensibility to it. There's a rock sensibility to it that makes a lot of sense, because it does feed to a wider genre of people.
Exactly.
Not to mention the fact it also is what Justin was saying is that it involves good hooks and good melody lines, which is not something you hear a lot of from metal. I mean, there's a few bands out there, don't get me wrong, I'm sure this man could probably point out about 30 of them off the top of his head. But again, for the most part in popular metal, you don't hear a lot of that, very hooky, melody-driven type stuff.
And one of the things I really enjoy about your guys' stuff is the melodies, the harmonies. The vocal harmonies are great. They work really well
two
together.
vocalists.
Having you and Deron just attack it at the same time and hit thirds and fifths, the way you guys stack it up, it sounds really good and full, and it's dialed in. Every show sounds.
Actually, the one thing I love the most about what you guys do is actually the fact that, and it's, I don't know if this is, I mean, obviously it was just on accident, because you guys have two completely different voices.
Yeah.
I mean, you and Deron brings a certain feel to a song, and then when you come into that song, you bring an entirely different feel to it.
Yeah,
Just as powerful, just on a totally different level.
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I feel like we lucked out just with how we met up with this band. Band's falling apart, and that's just kind of like how San Diego is. It's so incestuous as far as like.
Oh my God, yes.
As far as
We have
Can I borrow your bass player?
Yeah, as far
just
as
want them for two
yeah,
shows.
we have definitely all had sex before.
Yeah, exactly.
With each other.
Exactly. Whether it be musicians, ex-girlfriends, girlfriends, blah blah blah.
You name it.
Everybody's sharing something around here eventually.
Oh, yeah, eventually.
And usually a
That's the name
shot
of the
won't
game.
take care of it.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't get you that HPV, man.
Hey man, we're not even talking about that. Why are you bringing that up? That's weird.
Yeah, man, that's wrong.
For the record,
So
we
weird.
did not bring that up.
Yeah, we did not bring that up. That's just weird, bro. Why?
Why not?
Hey, it's okay. Loud and proud, it's all
Loud
good.
and proud. So you guys got what shows you guys got coming up next?
Well, we actually play this Tuesday. That's at Brick by Brick with Eyes Set to Kill, and
Eyes Wide Open.
thank you, Vinny.
So a lot of eyes going on that night.
Eyes,
Yeah.
really?
Eyes
A band
with-
called Eyes Wide Open and
Eyes set to kill.
Nice.
I wasn't aware of that until he just said that. So,
It's like an ocular theme.
Very ocular.
There you go.
Very
Or occipital.
yeah,
occipital. Ooh,
Pretty much,
Holy shit!
Oh, and here's the big word.
That was a $12 word he
And
just threw
today,
out.
coming from the $12 dictionary, occipital. Not to be confused with occipital, which means phlegm-like mucus on the back of your eyeball.
did you just Google that shit?
No, he is literally a human thesaurus / dictionary.
But I mean,
Why you call him a dinosaur, man? He's not a dinosaur.
I do see like a laptop there, so it's cheating.
Hey man, I got your Spotify open so I can remember your song titles. So fuck you.
Yeah, so fuck you, man.
I thought the one song was called Gary Hold On, but it's Carry On.
Oh, it's Carrie Dong.
Carrie's Dong.
Carrie Dong. Gary Strong. Who's Gary?
Harry Dong.
Harry Dong.
Oh, speaking of your songs, which songs are you guys gonna play for us today?
Today we're gonna play. We're gonna play "Break You," which is the first song that we released with this EP, the first chapter.
First single.
Second tune on the track, right?
Yeah, it's the second track off the.
Second track off the.
Yeah, off our the chapter 1 of An Anchor to the Abyss, and then we're also gonna play "If I'm Alive," which is the first track off that. Damn, there's some good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
You're welcome.
plenty more where that
You're welcome.
comes from.
Yes.
Woo!
Standing ovation.
Yeah, we're getting applause over here because of
Cheers.
our burptitude.
I think every mic picked that one up.
I think it did. I really do. I think it did. That was palpable. Yeah, I felt it. Better than tasting it, I guess.
So yeah, we have that show. We're playing at Brick by Brick on Tuesday. It's
Now I got a question for you, man. Not to
base.
interrupt you real quick.
okay.
Are you getting sick of playing at Brick by Brick?
I mean, as far as
Hey, not to interrupt you, but
not to interrupt you or put you on the
again.
spot or anything. Brick by Brick is basically our home base.
That's our home court.
and it's
Hey, not to interrupt you, but are you getting
yes.
Yeah, not to interrupt you, but I'm going to anyway.
I'll just go fuck myself.
Sure. Yeah, why don't you
Answers
get
the
on that,
question.
man. Get on that.
Answer the question.
No, I mean.
Antwort die Frage.
It is definitely our home base, but I mean, you know, as far as San Diego goes, there's not very many places to play anymore.
Well, that brings my next question, though, is because is there any talk about a tour?
Yeah, we're definitely trying to put everything together right now, as far as piece by piece. We're trying to put out the next EP. Oh, thank you. Trying to put out the next EP. Yeah.
Just answer the goddamn question.
I got
Quit
your
listening to
boom,
him.
baby.
Well, yeah, I got the mic moving around. But yeah, we're trying to put together the next EP. We're also filming a video for "If I'm Alive" in May coming up.
Okay.
Towards the middle to end of May.
Okay.
And so once we're done with that, we go into the studio and record 4 more songs for our second chapter of An Anchor to the Abyss.
Okay.
Once that's done, it's about promoting that, getting it out, and as far as us getting on the road with that. Even if it's just 5 dates, even if it's just, little dates, little chunks here and there,
Do like Weekend Warrior type shit?
Yeah, get out there, man.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. It's good. It's a little distracting. You'll get used to it. Then you'll participate. It's all good.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's going to blow all our eardrums
It's
out.
gonna ripple like Barney from The Simpsons. Who's doing your guys' video?
What's that?
Who's doing your video?
Well,
We're doing our video. Well, I'm gonna be like editing it and stuff.
Actually,
And we
yeah,
got-
okay. By the way, just so you know, Vinny actually did a lyric video for you guys. And what is that on? Where can you find that?
It's on the internet,
The intranet.
Thank you for that.
YouTube.com.
YouTube. Okay,
Yeah.
A
good.
hero within.
No, it's a hero within. The song is called "Break You."
Yeah.
Pretty sick.
Just search for it. It's probably gonna be the first hit.
Yeah,
and
I think so too.
It's cool. It's a cool lyric video, but we added some live
Yeah.
footage into it also. It's got a nice kind of feel to it.
I know. I
Yeah.
love
Hey,
that song.
what else did you do graphic design wise? Maybe contribute to the show a little bit?
Yeah, actually,
yeah,
I
yeah.
want to mention that. Vinny actually did the SD Brewzik podcast logo, and it's pretty damn sweet.
Yeah, it is.
I'm very, very stoked about it.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Pretty awesome.
he's a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
He also did our artwork for our album. He's done our website.
He also
He's,
did Brett's mom, I heard. Just what I heard. I'm not saying that's true.
I hope
but
he did it good. I mean, I haven't seen him around. So
People
she
are
hasn't called me
talking.
back.
When was the last time you were in Fresno, man? Seriously? That's just weird.
Fresno, more like Frez, yes.
Was that like 46 years ago?
Yeah. Before he was born, he was in my mom.
Are you my dad? Are you my dad? I love you, Daddy.
So what he forgot to tell you is that before we went to Fullerton, he was already up in Fresno.
Oh, is that what it was?
That's what was going on.
Oh, got it. Okay. Well,
I mean,
Vinny, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I like to start at the top and work my way down.
Yeah, good strategy.
I like the way you think, sir.
Yeah, we all kind of love boobies around here. I think everyone at this table can agree. Hey,
Boobies.
Cheers to boobies.
Cheers to boobies.
All right.
Air cheers.
Air cheese.
Oh, that is a good beer.
Yeah.
I like it. That's a really good beer.
Drink
Yeah.
this all day.
I feel like that's a session beer. You could totally have this beer like as a tailgate in the sun and
I could-
still survive.
Well, like I
you
said,
know?
it's
Pass
a
out
great
on the
like
beach
summer beer.
with
You know, just a summer drinkable, everyday drinkable beer.
Yeah, you say
Like a
beach.
cooler, you
Yeah,
know.
pass out on the beach with this
Oh,
shit.
how do you drink it on the beach?
You fucking drink it on the beach.
That's not illegal.
Yeah, but I mean,
Really?
how
beach
much
do you
shit
go
do
to?
you do
Really?
every
You're
day
gonna get
that's
into the
legal?
whole legality of drinking
Well,
on the
no,
beach?
I mean, I just want to know. Teach me your ways.
Okay, you cover it up. Whenever a lifeguard comes around, you cover that shit up. Come on now.
Ah, advanced.
You're a grown ass man.
Actually, the
Get a
best
big
way
gulp,
the best
pour
way
it
to
out.
drink the best way to drink on the beach is you get a Gatorade bottle, get some vodka.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, because
not-
Gatorade
that
has
sounds
those
like the
clear
worst way
flavors.
to-
right?
And, and whatever you want to flavor it with, you know,
Hey,
whatever.
That's how I do
Well, no,
it
they
anywhere.
have a lot. Gatorade
That's how I
has
do
all
it
those
anywhere.
clear bottles now with the clear flavors.
Yeah.
So
how I feel
vodka
about
could
right
be
now.
just.
You got it. Could be just straight vodka.
Right now.
Yeah, me and vodka.
That's how I
did
do
not
it in
get along.
class. That's how I do it.
I'm just
In
saying,
my
if you want to drink on the
car,
beach,
when
man,
I'm
it's the easiest way to do it.
driving. That's how I
That'll get a fucking
do it at
sippy
the
cup and act like
grocery
you're a fucking
store.
3-year-old.
Yeah, or put it in like one of those portable coffee mugs or some shit.
Dude, I
Keeps it
saw this
cold.
one thing on the internet, and it's a magnet that's like a Coca-Cola label, and it just clings to any can
Oh,
you
yeah,
want.
no, I've seen those,
Or
man.
like
Yeah.
get a Mountain Dew one, but
Yeah.
drink a IPA, you know?
Yeah, no, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I
Have
thought about that.
Amazon.com. Find me
Matt, I
one.
love magnets.
No, that's awesome. You're a valuable asset to this corporation. Just thought I'd let you know. You are respected.
Oh, my God. All right, so I got a question.
I got an answer.
What, as far as like the local music scene, do we know anything about what Coronado Brewing does for the local music scene? Do they do any? Because I know they've got like 9 promotions going on today.
I have no idea. Honestly, I don't know what they have going on with respect to music in general. These guys are probably more into the beach and the surf culture than the music culture.
Got it.
But that's me speculating from their branding. So I'm not quite sure. We could ask Eric. Maybe we'll take a break in a little bit, or when we have a little
sure.
break, we'll talk to the tap room manager here. Eric, he's a pretty cool dude, and we'll see what they're
I
doing
didn't
PR
know.
wise.
I didn't know if he was going to have time today because they said he was pretty busy and he was going to be bartending because
Yeah,
he's
he's
so
bartending.
busy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's slinging beers. He
Yeah.
got my first
no,
one.
that like I said, guys, they were so busy today that their manager, their taproom manager, is actually bartending right now because everybody's else is out doing
Oh, yeah,
other
no, the
other
place
stuff. They
is
got like 9 promotions going on today.
Well,
On the up.
I love this brewery. I come here all the time. I mean, not only do I love their beers, but it's the coolest looking spot. I mean, just look at that view.
It is
Probably
really
the,
nice.
like the cooler, like
Well, yeah, but the
tasting
thing-
room
okay,
brewery that
can I
I've been in.
yeah, but the
it's
thing
always
is,
been hot as
Stone
balls.
is kind of like that too, though. If you go to the garden, you see that view right there on inside the building. I mean, they got those huge glass doors. But again, they kind of did a lot of the barrel stuff in a unique way, which is very cool. You know what I mean? That's something you don't, I mean, I know Mother Earth does the same thing where they have the barrels in the middle of the floor so people can just stand around and they can put their beers down. You know what I mean? But they also got like the barrels at the front of the thing where kids can play in them and stuff. That's kind of cool. You know?
Kid beer.
Kid beer. Hey man, get them started early, right? Get them started early.
Kinderbier.
Yeah, Kinderbier.
Ah.
So what do you got, Darren?
Nothing. I just thought it was probably time to play one of their tracks. They introduced "Break You," which is the second off of their first.
He looks like he's about to stick this. Like literally looks like he's trying to fillet you,
sumptuous mouth.
or you're trying to fillet him. I don't know what's going on here.
Sumptuous mouth.
This is not good.
That's what happens when you get a boom stand.
I'm telling you, you are abusing your power, sir.
He's playing,
Take it all
playing with the stand with one hand and with the other.
All right, well, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna listen to A Hero Within, Break You.
Check it.
and how I'm still standing. And I'm sure you think you did what's best for me, and I know I'm the one that took that bullet. Can someone please tell me, why can't I break you from this? Can I break your purpose? Well, every time that I can bring you back to me. Why can't I break you from this? Can I break your purpose? Well, every time that I can bring you back to me. I've slammed the doors, I've hit the wall screaming. I've prayed to God, I've tried doing everything. What's on your mind, what's all you think? Tell me, all you gotta do is try. Secrets you kept from me are like cancer. All I need now is you to pull the plug on me. I'd rather die than be a slave, but I'm never gonna be alive. Why can't I break you from this? Can I break your purpose? Well, every time that I can bring you back to me. Why can't I break you from this? Can I break your purpose? Well, every time that I can bring you back to me. Why can't I break you from this? Can I break your purpose? Well, every time that I can bring you back to me. Why can't I break you from this? Can I break your purpose? Well, every time that I can bring you back to me. Why can't I break you from this? Can I break your purpose? Well, every time that I can bring you back to me. Why can't I break you from this? Can I break your purpose? Well, every time that I can bring you back to me. I can't bring you back to me.
All right, so this is the SD Brewzik podcast. You just heard Break You from A Hero Within. And we are sitting here at Coronado Brewing Company with A Hero Within, Nolan Davis, and Vinny M.
Vinny M.
The guitar player / lead singer and bass player of A Hero Within.
Hi.
All right,
Hi.
guys. So, Justin, you got anything to say about the brewery we're at right now?
This place is pretty pimp.
The place is pretty pimp. I will agree with you on that one.
Love
What
it.
are we drinking right now?
Is that so cool, pimp?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm
mean,
old though. I mean,
but
I'm older than you, brother. You know,
You're like fucking 3 years old.
I'm like 5 years older, and you just turned 30. You're that baby.
You are a baby.
Look at that
You
baby
really are
face.
a baby.
Little
Damn.
baby smile. And
Hey, Justin. So what are we
baby
drinking,
beard.
dude?
You got that baby beard going on.
I trim it.
He just
I trim
can't
it
get
for
over this, man. What the fuck, dude? What are we drinking?
All right, Brett. I see you cracking your whip. Show host.
Goddamn right, motherfucker. What are we drinking?
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I mean, my beard is mini because I
Why don't you
choose to
tell
keep
me
it.
about what you think your music is? Oh, wait a minute. What I really think. Hold on. We're getting beside ourselves.
I get no love here. I do. I swear to God, I get no fucking love.
All right. So our next beer, guys. Let's talk about our next beer. It's called Frog's Breath. Not to be confused with Brett's Breath. It's an American IPA. It's a seasonal beer they have on draft here. Coming in at 6.5% alcohol by volume, 50 IBUs. They use Centennial hops and Crystal hops, and I don't know what CTZ hops are. I have no idea, but I'll figure it out after the show. Get back to you on that.
After?
The malt bill is a 2-row Carahel, and they use a kaffir lime, orange, and lemon peel in this guy. So it's going to be a lot of citrus. So bottoms up, guys. Let's
Slancha.
here's to good music, good beer.
Absolutely. Air clinks. Air clinks.
Air cheers, Darren.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get
I
that's
see you guys
tasty.
doing that a lot. When you after you cheers, you put the glass down. Is
Yeah.
that like a San Diego thing?
That is really, really good.
Or is that just
oh
like?
my God, that is yummy.
That is so good.
I mean, I don't do that. So why do you guys do
That
that?
citrus
What
really
does it
comes
mean?
through, huh?
Honestly,
The
I have
lime.
no idea why. We just do.
Yeah, I mean, do you know why?
It's a German thing. Every time you clank your mugs, you slam them down on the table, and then you drink. It's Prost. Boom. You smash
and
it
Prost.
together, and you
Prost.
You
And
smash it down.
it's warm, room temperature, right?
Not all German beer.
No?
You know what? They generally serve beer this temperature. Honestly, like I was over there a couple years back, and it was all real. Thank you, brother. It's all. It was all pretty damn cold. It was all pretty damn cold. Now, there's certain beers that do taste better, or you could get more of the flavor profile when they're warmer. So every beer will have its. Yeah, you kind of disbelieve me. I can see you're like, yeah.
I mean, I expect beer to be refreshing.
Well, I don't mean like room temperature. I don't mean like 70 degrees. I mean
Yeah.
like 40 degrees, Vice 32, ice cold Rockies, Coors Light, where they just mask the fact that it has no flavor. But really, we're talking like 40 degrees. Like this beer that we're drinking right now is probably best served around 40 give or take degrees. And then stouts and porters and the darker beers that are more malt forward, a little bit warmer. You notice when you drink them a little warmer, you could actually still don't taste bad. You're like, oh, this is actually still pretty good.
You get a lot more of the
I can
flavors
fucks
involved.
with that.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad, because I'll stare you down
He'll get all wicked with your ass.
with my frog's breath.
This is what we've been doing this entire time anyway. So,
What do you think about this beer,
It's
Nolan?
actually really nice. It's really nice and refreshing.
Oh
It's,
yeah. Can you get the citrus, the lime, the orange, and the lemon? Lemon.
You kind of lost me at orange.
Orange. You glad you got a beer?
Did that just happen?
hell of a lot better without a beer.
just happen? Orange, you glad you got a beer.
Is there a banana in there?
Fuck you. Fuck you.
By the way, if you got any questions, comments, concerns, or complaints, please address them to Justin Smith at I'mADouche.com.
Wow, he threw out the douche. Now, I am a lot of things, but a douche is not one of them.
I know. I'm just
Please
kidding.
get a little bit more creative next time.
Yes,
with your
sir.
insults. Thank you.
Sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I apologize, sir.
Oh, I love
There's
this shit.
plenty of love here.
Oh, God, I love Brett with all my fucking shrunken heart.
Yes.
Shriveled,
His
dehydrated
shriveled
heart.
little heart.
My heart
Shriveled,
sack.
shrunken.
My heart sack with no meat in there. It's just a little shriveled sack of what used to be full of joy and
Promise and love.
Promise.
Yes. Okay, are we done going down memory lane with you, man?
Christ,
What's
man.
going on here, dude?
You need to listen to more of our music right here. We got to
shit.
build you
Little
up.
positivity
We
there
have a
going
song
on.
for that.
Holy shit.
I want to hear it.
Wow, this just took a dark turn. No shit. All right, nice.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna give you 8.
All right. I'm doing all right. No clapping for that one though.
No
unfortunately.
clapping for that one. You didn't
Not
get the standing-
everybody heard it. So.
No standing O for you.
That last one, was in the center. It was a centerpiece. I think it was. Oh, there, perfect.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, I have to say, you guys are probably the only ones I've ever seen, because I've been to a lot of major national acts and stuff, and I've never seen foam fingers. And especially the foam, horns.
Yeah, I mean,
That's just a cool idea.
I don't even give a shit if they sell or anything. I'm just giving them away. Pretty
I
much.
I got mine.
What up? What up? Yeah, it's perfect. You got the horns up there, and then on the fingers you got F yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck
You can say fuck yeah.
Take a
wait,
picture.
we're
Take
not
a
on
picture, Brett. Take a picture.
Fuck yeah.
I'll hold up my fingers next to it.
Jesus Christ.
Take a picture. All right, we posed. It was sexy.
That radio silence was us posing.
Yeah, sorry, I was taking a photo, people.
Sorry for everybody that can't
Sorry
see
about
us.
the duck lips.
Yeah, no shit. Didn't mean it.
He's been practicing.
Did you go full duck lips on that? All right, sweet, awesome. You know where duck lips came from, right? You know where duck lips came from? It's the face that a girl has when she's sucking a dick. You know
I
what
haven't
mean? So-
seen that for a while. I wouldn't know.
Well, just give a little time. Just keep the faith.
It's okay, dude. Once your beard gets a little bit longer,
Hey.
they'll start flocking to you.
Hey,
again.
I do
you
have a
watch
date
porn,
tonight.
right?
I do have a date tonight.
No, I mean you watch porn though, right?
Occasionally.
Okay.
But I like the solo girls. And then I just insert my own image and my own penis in there, as opposed to some guy who's 5 times as large as me, with more veins than I have in my forearms.
That's impressive. That's impressive.
You're focusing on the wrong
That's
part.
impressive.
You're focusing on the wrong part.
Big, fat,
It's like, you know, when I'm watching porn, the one thing I'm looking for is a giant veiny cock.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, doesn't like George Carlin say some shit about that?
I think he does.
Well, that's the point. Is that I don't have them in my jack off material. They don't exist. No penis but my own.
You know, seriously, this really took a weird turn now.
It happens. Hey, it happens. Hey, we're human. It happens from time to time.
You should
Darren's
be.
officially moving away.
Where you
from
going,
the
Darren?
Jackson. He just left the room.
Did I scare you, Darren? I think I did.
I think you frightened Darren away.
Damn. We
Yeah.
just got on the whole dick debate. So
Well, this turned from the SD Brewzik podcast to Cock Talk. Welcome to Cock Talk.
I'm your host, Brett. Let's talk about your cock.
They call me Big Rhett. Because I'm big where it counts. Yeah.
All right, so the question I wanted to ask you guys was about your influences, as far as you know. I mean, because I know that you guys have been in several bands. I've seen you, with Despite the Wolves, and excuse me. And I know that that band had certain influences, and all that. So let me hear about, as far as A Hero Within goes, what are the major influences of what you guys are putting out right now?
As far as my influences is what I'm listening to now, I try and not listen to anything metal or hard rock before any of our writing sessions or anything. Just because I feel like whenever you listen to it before, I mean, you go in, and next thing you know, like, you're playing exactly like a group. I mean, just because you hear it and your fingers just start doing it. I mean, as far as what I listen to now, I mean, I'm not going to say I don't listen to metal. I mean, because Pantera is still like one of my all-time favorite bands. Thrice is one of my favorites as well.
Hence the shirt. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Thrice.
I dig it.
But I mean, honestly, most of the stuff I listen to now is seriously like pop stuff now. I mean, that's probably
Well, like
gonna
what? Throw some names out there. Come on.
Yeah, don't be afraid.
Throw
Don't
some
be scared.
names. Yeah,
Don't
come
be
on.
scared?
JT.
Oh, JT for sure.
He's the man.
JT got a little Jason Mraz in there.
Jason Mraz.
Mraz, yeah, I like Mraz.
I mean, even the newer stuff out right now too. It's like what's that guy's name? Vance Joy.
Vance Joy.
I mean,
heard
he's
that.
kind of like a little indie rock kind of thing, just like not rock. I don't know, folk kind of guy.
I like the folk
Do you
stuff.
listen to some of the other indie rock, like the Black Keys and stuff like that?
You know what,
Jack White, shit like that?
Not so much. I mean, I've been trying to I've had a lot of friends that are trying to get me into Black Keys and everything. And honestly, yesterday I just listened to them yesterday, and I haven't
I'm with
been
you.
sold yet.
I'm with you.
Okay,
But,
I'm
mean,
with you on that.
I respect them for what they do. I mean, honestly, I respect any musician that's getting out there and putting their art out, because it's about the art too, and everybody forgets about that. And it's just, I mean, that's why I respect it. I honestly pretty much like everything that's put out. I mean, just because it's everybody's own art. It's what they interpret, what they need to get out of themselves. Music
You're
is
including Bieber in that. You know that, right?
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
Who knew that by 2016 we'd be a believer? I mean,
Seriously?
Seriously.
Hey, that little fucker gets it done, right?
Yeah.
He's out there doing it, and he's out there making money doing what he loves to do.
Have you heard that song, Love Yourself? God damn, man. Like, that's a great fucking song. But, replace Love Yourself with Fuck Yourself, because that's exactly what he's saying on that. I mean,
Yeah.
listen to that fucking... I mean, and it's... I mean, now that we're talking about, pop and all this shit, like T Swift, Bieber, all that shit. I mean, everything as far as that, I just like
I just think
catchy songs, something that gets stuck in my head, something that's going to put me in a good mood, and something that's not going to tear me down and just fucking like, I hate feeling like shit. And, every once in a while when you're in a shitty mood, you need to, stay in that. But I also like being brought out of that.
Lift it up.
Exactly.
Lift it up. I dig that.
I mean, I'm positive for like 95% of the time, and that 5%.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, I try it, and I realize that not everybody's like me.
Hey, cheers to that.
Yeah,
Cheers to that.
I mean,
Come
cheers.
on. Positivity.
I mean,
Much love for you, Nolan, and you too, Vinny.
Deron.
You too.
Yeah, cheers.
Even though you're not saying much, we'll give the mic to you a little bit.
I'm gonna pass this over to
when
Vinny
Nolan's
for his.
done selling his message. He's starting a church, by the way. It's called. What is it called, Nolan? Tell
House
us.
of M.
Let's get on Vinny's influences here because
Yeah, Vinny, what do you got for us, man?
I'm just
Come on.
playing with you, brother. I'm just playing with you.
Influences, pretty standard stuff, like Tool, Metallica, Pantera, But I think Thrice.
All amazing bands.
Fuck yeah.
I think Thrice is one of our collective biggest influences. At least Nolan and I. That's something we connected on very early on, and I could just tell just by the way that he plays and sings. He's heavily influenced by one of my favorite bands.
Well,
that was a huge.
I got a question to that though. Somebody who doesn't know that much about Thrice, what about them puts you in that to where it's like this is the type of shit that I want to play?
They have no boundaries. They hit every point on the spectrum, literally. And I mean, they have some of the heaviest songs. Some of their albums like Yesu, or then they have like acoustic songs that are just gut wrenching, but with just filled with soul. Like Nolan and I went to they had a lot. The singer Dustin, Dustin Kensrue, he had a acoustic album that just came out a month ago.
Okay.
And Nolan and I went to Dustin's show. It was at the Observatory, and we were there for his. He did a bunch of acoustic covers, and anyway, it was influential. Just he was doing covers, and it was influential. He's just got soul.
It just hits. And, I mean, it really just, as far as music that really touches you, I mean, I don't know. It just, I guess your soul.
It's like a rock soul. Yeah.
And it's
It moves you. Yeah. And there's definitely, I don't know. For me, there's more than a few songs that resonate with me. So, but the first, I got into Thrice very late actually. The turning point for me was seeing them live. You know those bands where you're like, yeah, they're okay. Everyone likes them. They're okay. But then when you see them live, you're like, I get it. Now I get it.
Well, okay, to me that was just recently. I went and saw Shinedown at House of
Great
Blues.
example, yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I know a lot of people were like, oh, they're so poppy and they're so this or they're so that. I'm like, dude, those guys own that stage. I mean, freaking own it. And they were amazing, absolutely amazing.
I feel like they should be bigger than they are.
I really feel like they should be bigger than they are.
This is coming from someone that's not a huge Shinedown fan. But at the same time, I still, what I hear, I'm like, I don't know, what they do, it should be everywhere as far as like the hard rock kind of like the radio friendly.
Well, let me put it this way. They played that House of Blues stage like they were playing at Qualcomm. You know what I mean? That's how they played it. It
Love
was
it.
gigantic.
I love when I see shit like that.
It was
Yeah,
gigantic.
that's what we aspire to do. So artists like that, and when we see live performances like that, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that I think moves you and resonates. And now I'm a fan for life. I won't miss another show.
It also just totally ups your game. I mean, there's so many bands, and there's a part of me that really loves the, keep it simple, just go up there, plug in, and just show them what you got. But I also like a really damn good show where the band brings in their own lights. They're giving you an event, not just a set.
And you can-
they're
you-
not just rehearsing their album.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
and you can see
Giving
them
it to
just
you.
going all out for their audience. They're
Exactly.
they're pushing themselves to their
Yeah.
limits
Yeah.
to perform. You know what I mean? And that to me, that's like wow. Because when I leave a stage, I know when I was still in a band, when I left the stage, I literally felt like I was about to collapse.
Yeah. Sweat
Like,
equity,
utterly,
man.
yeah,
Sweat equity.
just covered from head to toe, soaking wet, and was ready to collapse every single time. Now, granted, I'm a fat guy, I'm out of shape, but I put it all out there. I put it all out there for the audience. I didn't leave a single bit of it for me.
See, you were intense
Yeah.
as fuck too. Like when you were on stage, I mean, Like what I was talking about before, is different emotions coming in, like as far as live shows and
Yes,
everything. The one that you guys held on to is just that fucking aggression too, and that's what I mean. That's like for us, we're not like the aggressive, like totally pissed off all the time, but like that's another.
Well,
thing
considering
that you hold on
Esty
to.
wears a bow tie and a smile like half the time he's on stage. I
I'm
love that.
trying to fucking
90%.
change that.
90%.
No, I love it. I think it's awesome.
No,
dude.
no, dude.
You can't have your own little Adam D.
No, dude, that's not Adam D.
Little tutu.
Dude, that's like the biggest like. I've been like trying to get him away from that for a while now because the bow tie thing.
I like it.
Oh, it's
See, you're fighting an uphill battle, bro.
no, fuck that, dude. All I gotta say to him is, Avenged Sevenfold called. They want their fucking style back.
Whoa.
And then he'll.
Oh, wow.
And I like them. too.
Wow.
I like them,
Yeah,
but
me
I
too.
know
Yeah.
he
I'm a fan.
doesn't.
Yeah,
But
like
I know
those
he
I was
doesn't.
saying,
so
Avenged Sevenfold's actually a really good band,
They
dude.
really
so
are.
They're fucking.
Very good musicians.
But as far
for
as
sure.
That might not be that as much of an insult as you think it is.
to him, it is.
Well, to him it might be because he doesn't want to. He wants to
Because
try and be
he's-
original.
He's a hater.
Good point.
Hater.
But no,
Good point.
back to what I was
SD,
talking about before with
we
with
all
you,
love
with,
you,
with
brother.
like In Silence or like Discord or anything like
Mm-hmm.
with you. I mean, on stage it was always such an intense event too, and that's when people are holding on and grabbing like holding on to that intensity as far as that aggression,
Mm-hmm.
a pissed off feeling that someone needs to get that shit out too. It's exactly that's exactly
Yeah, it's cathartic.
Darren said it's
Screaming up there.
cathartic. I
Another-
agree.
Well, that's more like a $7 word, but whatever.
No, I don't know. I'll take it.
I like it too. Yeah.
He went for the $7 dictionary.
It felt good hearing it too.
Well, right. I mean, it's the righteous indignation if you want a big fancy one. But yeah,
There you go. I'm all about the righteous indignation.
I'm pissed and I have a reason to be
Yeah.
because a bunch of assholes.
Well, okay, I'll tell you this then, and this is something I told
Not
him a
you
long time
guys,
ago.
but, yeah.
This is something I told him a long time ago. He's like, when we get older, it's going to be harder to find stuff to write about because we're always going to find something, we're going to get comfortable or whatever. And I told him, I said, Darren, if you look around this world, there is no end to my pissed offedness.
Exactly.
No end.
Yeah,
I will
okay.
always find something to be pissed off
Yeah.
about.
I mean,
Exactly.
dude, seriously, man. I love you, but you're always pissed off. It's like
I'm not always pissed off. I usually have a smile on my face.
It's part of your charm.
He takes it in stride. Takes it in stride.
But regardless, but that's really what music's about, though, too. As far as that emotion that you're trying to get across.
Sublimation.
And let it.
Yes.
Well,
Sorry,
you-
I didn't mean to
may-
throw another one
Maybe
at you.
$9?
$9 word right there.
those two?
All right.
That word was more expensive than this beer.
$9. Make you holla. We got some fights going on over here. We
Some
got
chicks fighting up here.
some scrawny beanpole ladies kicking each other's ass.
There you go.
They're all
There you
wearing
go.
straw weight,
sporting the
115.
cornrows.
All right, let's
Straw
not talk
weight
about the
115.
TV, guys. Come on, we're on a show here.
It's not just TV. It's fighting. It's not like it's Tom Brokaw. Well, sorry, Tom, but
All right, so
Anyway,
Avid listener.
at this point,
I
we're
digress.
gonna
I
bring on
digress.
we're gonna bring on one more song from you guys. You want to tell us about it? Let's hear it.
This song is called "If I Am Alive." This one just kind of came out seamlessly. It's one of my favorite songs to play live. I mean, it's just there's a lot of. I mean, Break You is the same way too, but I mean, there's a lot of emotion behind this one as far as when we were writing this one. We were going through some shit, or I was going through some shit.
Yeah, we
and-
know.
You guys do. But at the same time, getting that out too. I mean, it's perfect, spot to get that out. I mean, because if I'm alive, really, I mean, every time I play it live, I still feel like I'm getting something out of it too. I still connect with it, and no matter how many times we played it, it hits true. And so.
Honestly, just to comment on that real quick, the one thing I've always said, and I completely 100% agree with, your favorite music should be your own.
Yeah.
It really should. It should be your own. Okay? Because if you're not a fan of your music,
damn.
then what the fuck are you doing?
Exactly.
Brett, every
You know what I
now and then, you surprise me. Every now and then, get the little.
Yeah, you have to love it.
Yeah.
If you don't, nobody else will.
You guys can't see this, but they're edging ever so closer and about to start making out.
Who is? The chicks
guys.
on TV, or me and Brett?
No,
You
me
and
and
Brett.
Justin.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's not like we never made out before. I mean, jeez.
I have licked that beard.
Whoa. Hey now.
Hey, who hasn't? He's a whore.
Come on, you're going.
He is a whore. I will give you that.
I
he's a
am
really
not-
cheap one, too.
I am not a slut.
It's just a beer and a $2 bill. It's amazing.
$2. $2 Chuck.
I love you guys, all of you, all of you.
So this is If
All right.
I'm Alive.
So this is "I Am Alive" by A Hero Within.
If I am alive.
If I Am Alive. Is it "If I Am Alive" or "I Am Alive"?
If I Am Alive.
If I Am Alive.
Get it right or pay the price.
Goddamn right. All right, and welcome back to the SD Brewzik podcast. All right, thank you for that. This is round 2. This is round 2 of the SD Brewzik podcast. We've been drinking a little bit. You just heard A Hero Within, and that was
If I Am Alive.
If I Am Alive.
That's one of our heavier songs and also one of our prettier songs too. So kind of what we wanted to do with that song was no matter who you are, there's something about that song you like.
There's like 12 seconds of prettiness on there.
It's like,
But it's so pretty.
Prevy. It's
So,
a Prevy song.
it's like
I
highly
like
pretty.
I like that word.
I'm okay with that. It's a very pretty
That's
song.
like
I
the
get
super like millennial thing to say right there.
We
too.
pretty
it.
eyes
You just say millennial? Oh my god.
I'm right on the borderline of millennial and Generation Y. You're you're definitely a millennial.
I was saying me and Darren are Gen Xers,
I can
so
see it in your
we're
smile.
Gen Xers.
I mean, that's,
You have a
you see
millennial
so much
smile.
shit in my smile, you know.
So, well, that's the asparagus you got caught in your teeth.
It's kale.
Oh, it's kale.
It's
That's-
kale. It's kale. It's kale
I
salad.
dropped the ball on that
Yeah,
one.
yeah. This is Southern California. Get it right.
Fuck yeah, I did.
Nobody has
Fuck yeah.
asparagus in their teeth.
Oh
What are you,
my
Michael
God.
Strahan?
Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, so we have another beer here. Justin, you want to hit us up on this one?
Take her away.
Sure, Brett. This is another one from Coronado Brewing Company, where we are in fact sitting and imbibing like crazy bastards that we are, and burping and no one's farted yet. I
I don't think anybody's farted yet.
we're
yeah.
good.
Though
right
we
now.
all sit,
Silent but violent.
all of us are sitting right next to the restroom, which is kind of you know, it
Oh
is
my
what
God,
it is.
just get on with the beer.
Yeah, the beer though.
We're not talking about farts.
Hey,
right?
I'll
Brett.
buy that beer though.
We can talk about this offline, but you need to quit rushing me. You need to quit. You're killing my mojo.
Oh
okay?
my god.
Hurry up! You got 15
fucking-
seconds to talk about the beer. Hurry,
Fucking
hurry.
wham.
Quit stalling.
This is
Fucking
important.
wham.
This is part of the show, right? It is called Brewzik, right?
I agree. I get
In
it. I
fact,
get it. You're right.
It's not called New Ear. It's Brewzik.
You get some leeway on that one. Take your time with this.
Boom.
Take all the time you want, sir.
All right. Thank you. All right. So this one is called Skull Wrapper. Appropriate names, considering they say it's hop to hell and back. We'll see about that. Hey, no sipping yet. You can't sip till I give you the go-ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I broke that.
No, it's all good. I'm just playing with you guys. So this one actually has a rate beer score of 94, which is pretty damn good. It's an IPA. It's heavily hopped, I guess, and you guys have already tasted it, so you know that.
I'll do it again.
Yeah, like dank. It's dankness.
Seriously dank.
It's dank, kind of
Chronic.
delicious. Okay, so it's got Citra, Simcoe,
That
and
was
Nugget.
a 2.
Yeah, that was weak. I know. Sorry, I had to get it out. Citrus Simcoe Nugget for the hot bill, 2-row biscuit carafoam for the malt bill. Comes in at 7% ABV, 63 IBUs, which is our hoppiest beer we've tried, which is why we stacked it last. And yeah, guys, let's give it a sip and see what we think.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Prost.
Slancha. I'm getting one of these, Darren.
Boom. Oh, that's a good beer.
That
That's
is
good beer.
that is really dank, actually.
That's very dank.
Very dank compared to the last one, which was very citrusy. And
I like it.
obviously,
That's like tasty bong
Is that a
water.
double?
no, it's 7%. It's kind of on the borderline of being an
Yeah.
Imperial IPA, but it's
really nice.
Yeah, I really dig it. This is a seasonal beer, so this one is served till April, and then it's done. So they call this their Crown Series beers, where every quarter they have 3 beers that they're putting out, and then when May comes along, they'll have a new set of 3. So this is how Coronado does it. They actually have a beer calendar. So if you want to check it out, go to let me see the website here. I think it's coronadobrewing.com, and you get the full scoop on their beer schedule when they're releasing in all 3 locations. Oh, hey, that was pretty good.
Where are the other locations?
Yeah, where are the other locations at?
So we got one. We got one on. Nice, very nice.
Yeah, we're actually sitting at the Knoxville location.
Yeah. We got one
Bay Park.
on the island, Coronado Island. There's also one in Imperial Beach, and that one is on Seacoast Drive. And this one is in Knoxville Street. This is right by Brick. In case you guys are music followers, Brick by Brick's right here, close to SeaWorld and so on, right off Tecolote.
Take a loadie.
Tecolote. But yeah, very good. Nothing but positive things to say about this beer. It's very, very tasty. It's like chewing on pine needles. It's very delicious.
That's good stuff.
Very clean beer.
Definitely
Crisp.
going to do its job.
I'm gonna be drunk when we're done.
Nice.
Well, not quite. I had
This
to
is definitely a good
drive.
pregame for the show tonight. Let's go ahead and talk about the show tonight.
Yeah, let's do that. Why are we having the show tonight?
Yeah, what is the show all about?
This show tonight is it's a benefit for one of our good friends, Tony.
Tony Isbell.
Tony Isabel. She's been huge in the San Diego scene for years and years before I was even in this scene. Honestly, one of the greats of San Diego as far as good people, just amazing people that just influence everybody. And unfortunately, she just passed a few weeks ago, and it's just this is our benefit for her. And I mean, we're going just to participate in this one. We can't be a part of this one because we have a show 3 days later.
Yeah. Yeah, they got that whole rule they got going down at Brick by Brick.
But I mean, at the same time, we're going to be there. We're going to, give her money and do everything we can to support this benefit. As far as she goes, I mean, she was one of the good ones. I mean, she's always been out. I mean, at every show. Honestly, I remember the weekend or week before she passed, she was at. Thank you. She was at our last show. She messaged me before. She was asking about what time we were playing, if she could make it. And at one point, she told me that she's like, "I'm sorry, I can't make it. I have to work." And I was like, "All right, that's fine. There's always going to be so many more shows." And then she still showed up. She still showed up, and she was still a part of it. I mean, she was up in the front row. She's always been up in the front row. That's the one thing that, I mean, she's always been that person. She's always, such a positive influence on everyone too. And I mean,
She was definitely a light of positivity.
yeah,
I will say that.
I can't say that I was best friends with her like a lot of people say that, but I mean, she was one of the best people that I knew, And regardless, I mean, even if I didn't hang out with her all the time, you just know that she is one of the, the good people. Yeah, exactly.
Very, very awesome chick. And for those of you who don't know, this was if you heard about the story, the airplane came down on the 15. She was the fatality in that incident, and it's such a tragic thing and just a freak accident. And we're all at a loss, and that's what we're trying to convey here. So a few local bands have put on a memorial show. All proceeds are going to her family tonight. God Hammered, Anna Gory, and I'm not sure who else is on the bill, but they're playing.
They're doing like an acoustic set to start it off.
Right, Greg Keeling and Christian Weiss,
the Wizard.
The Wizard.
Yeah, G-Dog, the Wizard.
Are doing an
San
acoustic
Diego,
set to
you
kick it
know
off.
the Wizard.
You know the Wizard, yeah. So it's going to be a good show tonight. It's for a great cause. She was an influential person, and Nolan, I think, knew her the best out of all of us here. But I've met her a few times, and nothing but positive things to say about her.
She will definitely be missed, and that's positive influence on everyone.
Yeah, definitely.
If you've met her, she's always that ray of light, kind of everywhere. And so.
Well, here's the thing, though. It wasn't just the fact that she was a positive person. She also had a great sense of humor. And the one thing that Wizard said when we were walking into the memorial they did over at Skateland, we were walking in from the parking lot, and it was me and Jen and Wizard. And he says, something? I know she's out there somewhere right now saying, "That's right, bitches. I got killed by a plane on a freeway in a car." No one can say that. No one.
Yeah. Hey, everybody raise your glass.
All right, cheers.
Let's
Yeah,
do
to
this.
Tony. To Stoney.
For Stoney.
To Stoney. You'll be missed.
That is a pretty gangster way to go out.
No shit. Yeah.
Definitely.
If we could all be so lucky, but they always take the good so young, And that's and here we are, just the fucking assholes that we are, fucking still here somehow. But regardless, I'll live it up for her. Cheers.
That's all you
guys.
can do,
Cheers.
brother. Treat every day like it's your last, man. You never know.
Well,
man.
if you haven't noticed, I know that since she passed, a lot of the local music scene, you've been seeing people hugging each other a little bit longer, saying "I love you" a little bit more, and really trying to show people it's like, hey, you are cared for, you are loved, you know what I mean? And that's if anything can be her. She's got a lot of legacy going on, but if one thing can definitely be part of her legacy is that she brought this scene closer, even through her death. She brought this scene closer. She did it through her life too. but even in her death, she did. You know, and nobody. I don't think there's maybe 1 in 20 people that can say that.
Yeah, I think that would probably make her most proud. What you just said there. You know,
Yeah.
the fact that
Well
even
said,
though
Brett.
she's
Well
passed,
said.
her legacy brings us closer.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly.
Absolutely.
I'll miss those long hugs. I mean,
Yeah.
goddamn.
Yeah,
She was a roll dog.
Derby all through and through, man. That chick was hardcore, super hardcore.
Anyway,
So-
let's make her proud.
Yes, sir.
San Diego's coming out tonight.
So, I think have we talked about the recording yet?
No.
Okay.
Let's talk about the recording here, dude.
Okay. So we're planning on recording. We'll just change gears a little bit. We're planning on recording in June. We're doing our chapter 2 with Daniel Castleman.
Daniel Castleman.
Yeah.
It's
Who's
a big
that?
name. If you guys don't know who that is,
I
that
don't.
is a big name.
Tell us.
He is
Briefly.
the producer of every As They Lay Dying album.
Nice.
Which I don't care
Impressive.
who you are or where you're from. You've heard of As I Lay Dying.
Well, in San Diego, you have.
Well,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
No.
definitely.
let me put it this way.
Anyone I ask.
Here's the problem with that, though. And not that I don't like As I Lay Down, because I do. They're a great band. Okay. Unfortunately,
Woven War's better.
unfortunately,
I agree.
that Tim Lambisi.
Hey, let's not even acknowledge him.
Okay,
Honestly,
but I'm just
it's
saying
not
that
even- no point in
he
it.
really tainted the name. You know, he did. He tainted
Okay,
the
so
name.
let's say he's the producer of Woven War.
Okay,
He also just
perfect.
did the drums for Killswitch Engage, and he's doing. He just finished the album for one of our favorite bands, Sight Unseen. They're our homies.
No, I know
And-
Sight Unseen.
Yeah.
I've known those guys
He
for
just
like
finished
Anthony
their
and all
album.
those dudes. Yeah.
Yeah, that is no joke. So this guy is, welcome company.
Well, who was the other one? It was there's been a bunch of buddies that have been a part with Daniel Castleman, and I'm just really excited to work with him and see where.
Well, I'm just saying, working with Killswitch, that's got to be huge, though, dude. I mean, because that's a major band.
Hey, how,
Killswitch is a major band.
Yeah.
So-
Killswitch is. I mean, we were talking about influences before.
Killswitch is huge.
Huge influence.
Yeah,
I mean, you just can't
One of the best. One of the biggest influences.
I mean, as far as lyrically with Jesse, Adam D.
Oh, Jesse rocks. I love.
Yeah, I mean,
Jesse.
as far as
Yeah.
lyrically with Jesse, and
That
then
guy's-
That new
Adam
album?
D. Just
Oh, the new
ridiculous.
album is
I
great.
will. Can I get a vote here?
Yeah.
Howard or Jesse? I'm Jesse.
Jesse.
I'm totally
I'm
Jesse.
Jesse. He started it off. He's
I'm
gonna
Jesse
finish
for
it off.
sure, even
Yeah.
though,
Yeah.
ironically, I didn't even really know Killswitch until Howard.
Okay.
So my first.
I'm right there with you. I'm right there
right.
with you.
See, I knew Killswitch when they had Jesse first time.
Yeah,
But the thing is, again, I just think Jesse had a much better take on what they were doing.
I think that what really did it for me with Jesse and Howard, the two differences here is Howard had this phenomenal, just natural voice, and as far as Jesse, he was so raw, and I feel what he's singing.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
More emotional. Like he was
You
connected.
connect.
Yeah,
He
'cause
was
Howard was kind of robotic in what he did.
Yeah,
he
I
was.
mean,
He really was.
He
Well,
found. You know,
He was repetitive. Howard unfortunately has a common theme. Almost every song is about the same thing. Maybe not to him.
Let's
not
face
like-
it, he had some big shoes to fill, and he filled them.
No. Howard did a great job. My first experience, like you, was with Howard, and I became a fan. But then I heard "Alive and Still Breathing," and I
Right,
was like,
and now to
"Holy
hear those
shit."
songs-
Yeah, exactly.
Holy shit.
Exactly.
that album changed everything
Yeah.
as far as metal goes.
Yeah,
You know, so
it was sick.
yeah.
One interesting thing about this recording we had with Daniel Castleman, they did the drums. They brought 30 songs to the studio, and they laid down 15. That means they never stopped writing.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
That is incredible.
You have
Well,
to.
dude, that's
honestly.
you should see what this guy has.
You got-
Seriously, this guy has like about 3 albums worth of music.
Pro Tools?
Yeah, well, I mean, not all of it's recorded, but I have a lot. Whatever. I mean,
It happens. I mean, as far as the guitarist goes, you keep on writing
Yeah.
and writing.
I write new
and
shit all the time.
I'm
All the
constantly
time.
writing, and then I throw 90% of that shit out. And then whatever I bring into the studio, like to our rehearsal space, that's what I want to go with.
But you know
What's
what?
kinda-
Well, sorry, go ahead.
I was
Go
going to say,
ahead.
what's kind of cool and different for me, at least, about our writing style is that it's not always just one person says, I have a new song, here's how it goes, you play this. We literally write all of it together. And I know that's a cliche, but we do it. I mean, even down to the lyrics.
No, that's great. I
you
love
know?
that approach.
And I think that's what makes it so much fun. And
Collaboration.
I think when our live performance shows that. And that's why we want to be one of those bands where the live performance is first and foremost. That's paramount. You know?
Hey,
and I think
cheers to
that starts in the writing room.
Cheers.
I appreciate that so much. If you're gonna play out and be a part of a scene or be, hold on,
Ooh, good beer. God, that's good beer.
a purveyor of music and a performer of music, you should perform and have that in your crosshairs. That should be who you are. Not a studio musician is a studio musician.
Exactly.
Probably better players than us performing musicians.
Oh, without a
but
doubt.
being a performing musician is conveying the energy, conveying the raw
Emotion.
emotion.
Yeah, you're emoting.
Jinx, cheers.
Absolutely.
That goes into
You
that.
also owe him.
And
a
as a band, as a
Fuck
five piece,
Fuck that soda.
to write songs like that, I really feel like that speaks volumes towards the lack of ego, like the energy. You know, when you have one person writing all the songs, you know, let's face it, there's an element of ego. We've all been in that band where we're playing someone else's songs. You know.
Yeah, I don't think me and Darren know anything about that.
It becomes a little not one-dimensional, so to speak, but predictable and very derivative. Anyways, that was forced. Sorry, guys.
That's good though.
That was right in the mic.
You
It's
are.
a ripper.
Hey, so talk to us a little bit about how you developed the relationship with your new producer, new engineer.
Well, one interesting thing that
Is he getting a producer credit on the record?
Councilman?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, cool.
One thing we liked about him when we were tossing the idea
Just
around.
asking.
One thing we liked about him was that he had he was very adamant on having influence. So he's a producer that wants to help with the songs. He's essentially the sixth member. You know, and
That's
that-
awesome.
That's something that we're looking forward to. That's a challenge to us, you know, and we're pretty sure that, you know, he's got the ear. We've seen what he's made. You know, he's got the resume for sure. I mean, just Woven War alone. If you just say Woven War, you know, and the fact that they're doing that album there right now in that same room,
Yeah.
I think we can all respect them as like elite musicians.
Oh
So-
yeah, those guys rock.
Yeah. So the fact that we're following them up in the studio and he's got influence on them, you know, we welcome his influence on us.
Yeah. Well, the guys from Woven are awesome, dude. I mean, Jordan and Nick and all those dudes are they're rad.
The nicest
They're
guys
the
you ever
raddest
could meet,
dudes
dude.
ever, man. I mean, they're
Yeah.
fucking so cool. When we did the Dimebag show last year, having Nick come into the studio up at your guys' place,
Oh, you remember that?
that was fun as hell, dude. That was so much
Yeah,
fun.
that was a lot. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
You know what's funny though? As a
Yeah.
fanboy, I had a Woven War poster right next to my amp, and he was.
Oh, really?
And he's standing right there, and
Oh,
I was
shit.
like, "Don't look over. Don't look to your right. Don't look to your right."
You're gonna get weird. It's gonna
Hey.
get weird.
Hey,
Don't
did you have
ask for autographs.
Did you have a Wove owner when he came in?
Whoa, boner.
I still have it.
Yeah. By the way, just so you know, every beer we've had today on the Brewzik podcast, we actually call them the Brewners. So these are our brew boners. These are the three beers that we had today are called the Brewners.
The Brewner.
I've had a boner this
You're changing
entire
things
time.
up.
I wasn't sure if it was
I thought
from
the
the
Brewner
beer.
was like your go-to. You didn't.
No, okay, that is the other question I need to ask. today.
Yeah,
and
you
I
got-
keep
can't
forgetting
forget
to
it.
fucking
Can't
ask
forget
this
it.
question. Okay, I need to ask you guys the Brew 2. Okay,
The Brew 2, not the Brewner.
Yeah,
Sorry,
not the
I got-
Brewner.
I got
What's the
confused.
Brew 2?
The Brew 2 it's a question. Okay, if this was your last day on Earth, okay,
That's heavy.
if this is your last day on
Way
Earth, then
heavy,
you
dude.
know it's your last day on Earth. What is the one beer, and it could be any beer, and the one song you want to listen to while you're drinking that beer? Your last beer, last song.
Pliny the Elder. Nothing else matters.
Nice!
yeah.
Yes!
And he had it right away.
Dude, Russian River. Russian River.
I mean, that was pretty
Pliny.
fucking
I
phenomenal.
swear I didn't practice that. I just made that up.
I mean, did he send you that question?
I
Goddamn.
get asked that question all the time.
All right.
I mean,
So-
give me
Nice.
something original.
No, I mean, that's rad. That is rad because that's Russian River, Pliny the Elder. That's an
And
awesome
it was,
beer.
dude.
I mean, Pliny for sure. You have to.
Double
You have to go Pliny for that one. But I mean, say there's like a fucking asteroid
No.
or
You're, like I said, you're sitting.
I'm
you're
fucking dying
you're
right
sitting
before
on.
it's gonna-
You're sitting on the beach. The tsunami wave is coming at you. You can see it
Come
coming.
on, Nolan. Come
You're
on. I
drinking
know
a
you
beer
got-
and you're listening to a song.
You don't
want to know.
I'm on the beach, fucking spinning my arms around in circles like a fucking helicopter.
Singing bright like a diamond.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Like a
listening to fucking Cowboys from Hell and drinking fucking Pliney.
Pliny.
All right.
Holy
I'm
shit,
down.
both of them are Pliny.
I'm
Damn.
going Pliney on that one.
I like Pliny, don't get me wrong. That's
I mean-
a good beer, but fuck.
Have you guys had the younger? I waited in line for
No.
like 2 hours over here on Convoy for the younger.
Where were you at? Did you go to O'Brien's?
O'Brien's, yeah. Great
My
spot.
boy Tyson runs that place.
I mean,
Yeah, it's a great spot.
If you guys,
the beer, though, yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's a bucket list beer.
But I'll tell you one thing.
Wow.
If the world's ending and and I have the choice, I'm probably going, whiskey or scotch.
Well, no, okay.
I'll
again,
probably-
we're going
I
with
get ya.
just a beer.
this is
We're
Brewzik.
just a beer,
SD
whatever the
Brewzik.
beer is.
your
Whatever the beer
brew
is.
two, not your burr two.
That's it's not your bourbon too.
Bourbon two.
Whatever.
Huh?
I mean,
That's a great question.
So, but that is
is.
actually the
It's common.
it is a regular question. Every podcast we're gonna have it. It's the brew two question. What is your go-to? It's basically what is the one song and the one beer you're gonna have right before you die.
And it's got me thinking too. I haven't figured mine
Dust
out
in the
yet.
Wind?
Honestly.
Or no, maybe like
I haven't either.
Carry On My
Yeah.
Wayward Son or Everybody Wants to Rule
When
the
I
World
do,
by Tears for Fears.
That's good too.
So you chose Pantera.
Yeah.
Cowboys
Right.
from Hell is a great song.
Cowboys from LA is a great song.
That's my all-time favorite Pantera song. Every time I hear that,
So how much do you hate me that I do it every year at the Dimebag Show?
I'm stealing from it. I'm
Hey.
stealing you. I'm stealing that song from you
I've
this
done
year.
it 2 years.
All right.
2 years in a row. 2 years in a row.
Actually, dude, I love that you do that because that was my first introduction to you. That was the first time I met you. You didn't even know it, but I was meeting you. You were on stage.
Was it
and
last
He had a
year?
raging
killing
heart on.
it.
I saw it.
Was it
And I was
last
like,
year?
I have to meet that guy. He is nailing all of these songs. He's in half of the songs, and he's the best part of all of this show.
I feel like
Speechless.
I am. I'm totally
Oh my
speechless.
goodness.
I
Did
feel
you hear that?
Did you see we just
Everybody,
I
did you hear
feel
that? Brett
weird.
didn't have anything to say. Oh my goodness.
I mean, all the
I don't
blood
know.
from his head went to his cock.
It kind of did.
He's
I've
got-
got a
he's got
raging
a hard on
erection.
right now.
It's like, hold on.
He's got a
shit.
he's got a broner or a berection, however you want to say
I
it.
got a erection.
He's got a
erection?
A erection.
Is that why this table is tilting right now?
It is.
It is tilting right towards you.
leading right in your direction.
I mean, no homo.
Right towards my buddy Vinny M.
Vinny M7.
That fucking M right there. Goddamn. So wait. So how do you say your last name again?
Marchenzo.
Marchenzo.
Shut the fuck up.
Marchenzo.
Marchenzo. Oh, sorry about that.
That sounds.
Can't even say
kind
The
of-
microphone got excited. Hold
I'm
on.
just trying to make it easy on you.
Marchenzo.
Marchenzo.
No, it's Marvaso.
Marvaso.
Can't even say his last
It sounds
name
Italian. Is that Italian?
Right. It's like fucking like
Marvaso
Voldemort
or
right
Slovakian?
A little bit. It's Italian, yeah.
Okay.
I was named after my grandfather.
You do not look Italian in the
First
slightest.
generation.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
look.
he
So
kind
I'm-
of got
so
a
I'm the
little bit of
second.
Italian going on there.
I don't know, man.
You
He's
know.
got blonde hair and he.
Well, my mom is, she's German. She's a cute little German lady.
She's a Deutsche woman.
But,
Deutsche Frau.
Yeah, I'm the second. I'm the namesake of my grandfather. Rest in peace.
Oh, rest in peace, man. Here's your grandfather right here. Cheers.
Brost.
Slancha. Yeah, both. Right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go and wrap this up. We'd like to thank Coronado Brewing Company for having us out today. It was awesome.
Bravo.
We'd also like to thank A Hero Within for coming out, Nolan and Vinny for coming out from A Hero Within and
Thank you for having us.
Big Vinny.
blessing us with your presence. I'd also like to thank my co-host Justin and Deron Ireland for
Yabo.
adding your shits.
I'd like to thank you three for being amazing.
Well, we do what I can,
We do what I can.
We do what I can.
I like that. I like that.
Damn.
Yeah. Nice.
That slip up right there.
No, we go on that one.
Pat
All right,
yourself
so-
on the back.
From the SD Brewzik podcast, we are signing off. Thank you very much for listening. Have a great day.